U.S. officials say a significant amount of the electronic technology from the Chinese spy balloon that flew over the U.S. and was shot down 10 days ago has been recovered from the floor of the Atlantic. Officials say the payload carried by the balloon weighed around 2,000 pounds and was the size of 3 school buses. In addition to the craft shot down off the Carolinas, military jets downed a slow-flying cylindrical object in Alaska, a similar object in Canada, and an octagonal object over Lake Huron. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin said the recovery efforts at each location are ongoing.
These objects do not present a military threat to anyone on the ground. They do, however, present a risk to civil aviation and potentially an intelligence collection threat.
One White House official said so far there's little indication some of the objects were anything more than weather or science balloons, since they apparently had no communication signals and no maneuvering or propulsion capabilities. NORAD, which is responsible for the nation's air defense, says it's adjusted its radars to look for more of the objects.
One of the reasons that we think we're seeing more is because we're looking for more. They have modified the filters and the gains, as we call it, of the radar capabilities to look more discreetly at high altitude, small radar cross section, and low speed objects.
The White House says it's establishing an interagency team to investigate the objects, and the administration sought to put to rest internet rumors the balloons came from extraterrestrials.
There is no indication of aliens or terrestrial activity with these recent takedowns.
Lawmakers from both parties are demanding more transparency from the White House, which has been slow to divulge information about the objects. The balloon incidents have also led to some tense exchanges between the United States and China, with both nations accusing the other of spying. At the same time, China has also raised tensions with its neighbors. In the disputed South China Sea Monday, a Chinese Coast Guard ship aimed a military-grade laser at a Philippines Coast Guard ship, temporarily blinding some of its crew. The incident happened just a few days after the Philippines and Japan agreed to boost their defense cooperation. The Philippines called the laser incident a blatant violation of Manila's sovereign rights. China claims virtually all of the South China Sea as its territory. Hurd, CBN News.